Well, howdy, 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 nearly senior citizen here. Greetings, boys and girls, and welcome to this, yet another day. A brand new day. A new day in which the sun, well, sits there in the sky, but our planet orbits around it. And as such, the spinning of the planet has brought my section of the planet underneath the life-giving and death-dealing rays of that flaming ball of plasma that we orbit around. Our star. Our star. We don't own that star. As much as we may say that's our star, that doesn't belong to us. We're nothing. We're just a thin film of grease on the surface of a planet. We don't own that star. But anyway, it is 7:05 a.m. It is Monday the 29th of January, soon to be February. Soon we're going to have to go and sign the lease for this place again, the place that I can't afford to stay in, the place that I need to go and find another place to live, because I go negative $400 every single month because of my rent here. I don't have any money. So I'm going to be going and trying to find I've been trying to find a place to live, but my routes and information and methods are still up in the air. I have to go to this one veterans hub in Olympia, Washington. I don't know if I'm doing that today. Because of my chronic illness, my injuries, my depression, my fibromyalgia, all of these things, I only have 15 and some odd spoons to spend each and every day. You know, you've got about 100 spoons to spend on the stuff that you want to do. You know, if it takes 3 spoons to take a shower, you've got 97 left. You can go. I got 15 spoons to start the day. I started off my day with a shower. That's 3 spoons gone. I only got 12 left. Excuse me. I actually ate something this morning. I ate a sandwich. It was a Reuben sandwich. I like Reuben sandwiches. It wasn't the best. I'm not the best cook. So I ate myself my sandwich this morning, and it was good, but now my tummy is a little on the upset side. Since I don't eat much, if I eat something really rich, you know, really fatty or such, my system just goes, oh, I liked it, but I won't like it. So, yay. Also, since Bobo Jr. died, I have my 4 Hamiltrons left, right next to me in the cage, next to me. Thus the word next. Oh my gosh, I terrified him. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. He was lying there sleeping, and while talking to you, I put my hand down there and I touched him. And boy, did he freak out. He just acted like I was trying to kill him because he's a prey animal. He knows it. It's in his DNA. He lives in terror because he knows that if he gets touched or you know, woke up, he's going to get killed and eaten. And so they live their lives in terror, like any prey animal would. Hi, little guy. I didn't mean to terrify you. He is such a sweetheart, though. He's a nice guy. All of my Hamatrons. Well, even Boogle's a nice Hamatron, though she bites and draws blood if you don't pay attention to her. But all of my hamsters, even her, they're sweethearts. As long as you don't irritate her, she won't bite you. And he takes a lot of irritating. And I try not to because I love my little guys. You're such a good little guy. He's got his little sniffy nose because he was wondering where the heck his bed went. Here we go, little guy. I just like showing you little guys off. There you go. Thank you very, very much. Yay. Now he's wondering what the heck happened. Thumbs up. I had to get a 24-hour hamster cam so I can stream on Twitch. It would be hashtag IRL, hashtag hamsters. I don't know, I might do something like that one day. I still want to stream, but boy, I don't have very many spoons to spend each and every day. And then yesterday, of course, I went and kept falling asleep in here after doing videos, so thumbs up. Woke up and went to bed finally last night it was about 1 o'clock before I finally got to bed, and I knew that I'd be waking up early from pain. Oh, excuse me. Reuben sandwiches are nice, and mostly it was from nostalgia that I got it all together. because I like the taste of Reuben sandwiches, but with my dentures, I can't taste a damn thing. I can only taste like 10% of my food because my taste buds don't appear to be on my tongue. They're on like the roof of my mouth and on my gum line. And my dentures cover up my gum line. So with my dentures in, I can eat, but I can't taste a damn thing. It's like eating styrofoam. If I put food in my mouth without my dentures, oh my God, the flavors are just incredible. It is astonishing. I have taken a piece of candy and popped it into my mouth with my dentures, and I can taste sweet. And that's it. And then I've tried it without the dentures, and it's just exploded in flavors. I could tell subtle flavors. I can't taste a damn thing of these things in. Which doesn't help the anorexia. I have developed anorexia after my wife's death because, well, a couple of reasons. Part of it is just after my wife's death, but then also when they were taking out my teeth, because, you know, dentures and all, they damaged my jaw joint over here, and I developed an abscess on the inside, and I got so sick I lost half my body weight. I went from 325 pounds down to 160. I'm up to 190 right now, that's a good weight. There's nothing wrong with that weight. It's a very good weight. Thumbs up for that. Oh yes, that was what I was thinking about, because I took a walk this morning after taking a shower. I needed to. My legs hurt so bad. They ache if I don't walk. If I don't use my legs, they just hurt. And so I was out walking this morning after my shower. There was another 2 spoons. And my day's just started and I only got 10 left. But while I was out walking, I was also thinking, because back when I was in the mid-90s, when my alcoholism was getting really bad, I was struggling and fighting under a financial house of cards that I was trying not to have collapse underneath me. Then my parents helped me, and a few years after that, I got sober, crashed and burned, barely survived, but I got sober. I have not figured out what to do about those various pressures. I never figured out a way to deal with them myself. I just got burst out of that situation. This year, in this house, those pressures have come back. I've been juggling a house of cards trying to keep the financial house from collapsing. Oh my gosh. For 16 years of my 17 years of sobriety, I thought that I had fought the battle and that I was just doing wrap-up battle on some occasional things that would happen. Because I have fallen, and that happens. My worst fall was after the death of my wife, when I drank for 4 months to kill the feelings. A very calculated risk. But I have fallen a few times since, but the shame is not in falling down. The shame is in not getting back up. I have always gotten back up, and I've never drank anywhere near as long as that. It's always been short falls, and I've gotten back on, and I've been good. Oh boy, because of the pressures and my never having learned how to deal with those other than don't drink, I've got generic don't drink tactics and plans to keep me from drinking. I don't have any specific your financial house of cards is collapsing methods of not drinking. I have gone back to fighting. I haven't been drinking. I haven't fallen. This is all fighting up here. I have been refighting all these battles again that I thought I'd won 16, 17 years ago. When I have money in my hand, like if I dig up change and see how much I got. If I got $2, the first thing that comes up into my head is, I got enough for a beer. And it's like, oh, no, no, no. Whenever I go to a store, the first thing is like, wow, I could buy some wine. No! And so I'm having those constant thoughts. I'm not going to fall. I don't want to die. My sobriety is not at risk. It's just, I thought I'd fought this battle and won. And it's true. You are never a recovered alcoholic. You are a recovering alcoholic. No matter how long you've been sober, no matter how much you think you've already won the battle. I thought I'd won the battle and was just mopping up the various bits of resistance that I'd find periodically. I'm back on the front lines again. Now, I'm going to win the fight. I don't want to die. And to be honest, when I have fallen, the feelings of being drunk versus the feelings of being sober, I don't like that feeling. I've never really liked that feeling of being sober, of being drunk. It was being in an alternate state that I sought. It wasn't necessarily the being drunk that I sought. But I don't like the feelings of being drunk, and I especially don't like the feeling of a hangover, which no matter what you do, the next day after you drink, you feel terrible. And I've always hated that, and I've liked the fact that when I wake up in the morning, I don't have a hangover. That's awesome. I spent 23 years with daily hangovers. Because I would drink to blackout every single day. That's the way I drank. I didn't like the taste of alcohol, never have, hate it. I don't like the process of getting drunk. I just drank to be drunk, to be in an altered state of consciousness, to escape the situation, to stop feeling. And that's why I drank. I mean, I had feelings, which was what I started drinking as a kid, to escape the pain and the pressure of the physical abuse from my grandfather and the sexual abuse from the neighborhood children and my mother's second husband, the guy who gave me my last name. The guy that when he died, I felt such a feeling of relief and such a feeling of happiness. I have never felt that with the death of another human being. But when I heard that he finally died, it was such a weight off of my shoulders. Thumbs up on that. But I drank to escape the feelings from that. I couldn't deal with that as a kid. I was 10 and 12 years old when I started drinking. You're not supposed to try and deal with the pressures of being sexually abused. That's not what you're supposed to have to deal with as a kid or at any time. So I started drinking at that early age, and by the time I went into the Air Force at 19, I was a raging alcoholic. I was drinking constantly, and then once I got in, I drank harder, to the point that in 1986, when I got out of the Air Force, what I spent my time doing is on weekends, I would get my Commodore 64 out, and I would play games like Bard's Tale, but I would grab a like a liter size, a liter, 2 liter of rum, possibly 2 of those big bottles, and then I would just mix it with water and drink those over a weekend as I played Bard's Tale on my computer. I drank an incredible amount. I am so lucky that I am alive. I was so close to being I should have died from my alcoholism. I had enough ammonia in my system, not your system. I had enough ammonia in my system. They had never seen that. They had never seen a person with that much ammonia still being alive. And I walked into rehab and I blew a .544 on the breathalyzer. I shouldn't have been alive. And I remember that day, which is bad. I asked my parents to take me out to dinner. We ate dinner, and then I stood up and said, "You now see me when I am massively drunk out of my mind. I have such a horrible, horrible problem. Can you please take me to rehab?" And then that started my journey. It took almost a year, and it took me going to a behavioral place in Spokane, but I got sober, and I've been sober since. And I've been sober by the thing of just not drinking. I don't go to AA because AA, they have discovered that if you go to AA versus not doing anything at all, your chances of staying sober are greater if you do nothing at all. You go to AA, your chances of relapsing and dying are a whole lot greater than somebody who just says, "I'm not going to drink anymore." So I just said, I don't drink anymore. And since then, I haven't. I've got tools that I use that I learned during my behavioral treatment time. And I use those because you have to stop and think. That's the big thing, to stop and think. Don't do anything rash. Stop and think. Words of importance for any other time. Thumbs up on that. Well, I've opened up 24 hours worth of comments on my community tab. I'm going to go through and thank 20 to 25 people for having left me comments. I'm not reading the comments right now. I'm going to read the comments, answer as many as I can, thumbs up as many as I can. So it's a good thing. I'm just not reading them right now. I'm just thanking you for having left a comment. So whether it's a good comment, you're saying thank you for making videos, a bad comment, why haven't you died of cancer yet, you old fool, or an indifferent comment, this was a video, you are a human being. Thank you so much for having left the comment. If I mispronounce your name, no disrespect is intended. I'm going to give it my best shot. So, Lord Voldor, I think that is, thank you very, very much. Pato Twisido, oh, I am so far off, but thank you very, very much. It is appreciated. The Zatoka, thank you very, very much. Mr. Chef 26, son of a gun, thank you very much. Chris Rodriguez, thank you, greatly appreciated. Thomas S, son of a gun. Sebastian La Madrid, thank you very, very much. Bud921, thank you very, very much. Pesty Pig, heck of a name, thank you very, very much. Sergeant Awesome 97, son of a gun, thank you very, very much. Just the Gimp, ooh, thank you. Chaotic Ninja, greatly appreciated. Secretly a witch, ooh, very secret. But wait, you went and said it, so it's not a secret, is it? Uh-oh. And Sinister, thank you very, very much. Diego Raposo, I sure hope I'm close, but I bet I'm not. Marvaush? Boy, I wish I knew how to pronounce that. Thank you very, very much. J Loading, thank you very, very much. Yuval Grossman, son of a gun. Come to appreciate seeing your name in the comments. The SRV, thank you very, very much. Mateus Mateus W, thank you very, very much. Stephanie Reeves, thank you. Eric Rasmussen, or Ike Rasmussen, thank you very, very much. Like Zoom, okay, son of a gun. Monkey Flowering, except it's a whole bunch of digits, so I'm hoping it's flowering, but probably not. And last but not least, Retro Kid, thank you also very, very much. Greatly appreciated. As stated, to get me out of my head, into the world, dealing with real people. It's a very, very good thing. Greatly appreciated. Thumbs up on that. I'm at 17 minutes and some odd seconds. So if you can check my links down below, that would be awesome. I have Twitter, Facebook, GoFundMe, Patreon.com, Google+. If you could check any of those out, that would be quite awesome. If you could donate to my GoFundMe campaign or become a Patreon.com patron like any one of these beautiful, awesome people here, that would be very, very cool. The government is going to take more money out of my disability check this February. That's just a week from now. If you could help me out, that would be good. I don't want to go to minus 500 in my checking account. It would be appreciated. Or, as stated, if you can become a Patreon.com patron, that too would be awesome. But if you cannot donate, or you simply do not donate, please, I take all good wishes. I always say donate. I deposit them in the bank of my heart where I draw interest, so thank you very, very much. And if you could toss me a like, I do appreciate all the positive validation I get from my existence. And if you could subscribe to the channel, that too would be cool, but I would understand if you don't want to. My personality has rubbed people wrong my entire life, so if you did not like my channel, or you don't like my videos, or you just don't want to subscribe, I do unfortunately understand. But if you are down with it, I will do my best to keep you entertained from now until the literal end of time. I talk with my hands. I love talking with my hands. So it was one of the biggest problems. Salivating like crazy around my dentures. It was one of my biggest problems when I was doing stage plays, because I talk with my hands. And in real life, talking with your hands looks normal because that's what people do. But when you do stage plays, moving your hands looks so artificial and fake. You've got to stand and not move your hands. Just let them dangle. Let them dangle. Only use your hands when you're doing something important. That was a big, hard lesson to learn, and it still feels unnatural for me to just sit here and have my hands dangling, because I'm used to just waving around and talking. I use my hands all the time. And I'm not even Italian. Both of my grandparents on my mother's side immigrated to the United States through Canada from Scotland. Yes, indeed. Now, though, when is using an accent actually insulting? That's a good question, because I can do all sorts of accents. I can do a Scottish accent, and I can do an Irish accent, and I can do all sorts of accents. But when is it insulting? Because I can also do the sort of Pakistani accent, because we have various types. We have Pakistanis that run shops here, as well as other types of people that run shops here of all different ethnic backgrounds. When is it insulting? I don't know. But still, I got a game video coming up, a reaction video coming up. So you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side. And remember, do not get on the death bus. If you see a bus and it's got your name on it, stay out.